Hey guys, Maroon here. Welcome to another core workout. Michaela's gonna join us today for the challenge. We have 4 exercises. We're gonna do 12 reps on each exercise, rest a minute after the last exercise, and repeat the circuit for 2 times. We'll start with a small dynamic warm-up, just to get our body set for the warm-up. We're gonna do some wrist mobility. So I'm gonna ask you to crisscross your fingers, keep your elbows close to each other, and then slowly rotate the wrist. So Michaela is going slow rotation and circle rotation, feeling every angle in the wrist. Going same direction for 5 to 6 reps, and then you're gonna do the opposite direction, slowly, nice. At the same time, her shoulders stay down, so she's only focusing on rotating the wrist without shrugging too much up with the shoulders. All right. Now from here, you're gonna start together. We're gonna start by extending our fingers back. We're gonna push our thumbs forward. Make sure the wrist stays together, forward. And then take our arms back without shrugging with the shoulders. Bring the forearms together and open up, taking your palms away from each other. 2 more. So push your thumbs forward, extend your arms, backwards. Good, 1 more. So slow and controlled, making sure we're just working the wrist and forearm and not the shoulders. Now reverse it. Go backward, push forward, bring them back and open up your fingers, extend your wrist. Nice. Spread more the fingers, please, Michaela. There you go, nice. 2 more. So backward, push forward, control, and then spread more your fingers. Get more this extension in the wrist. Because there are a lot of pushing exercises or plank exercises that requires us to have more of this wrist extension. All right, good. Nice. We're gonna continue with some activation. We'll do some bear crawls, making sure we're lifting opposite limbs at the same time, stepping, landing, rotating with the forearm. So Michaela's gonna go for 3 to 4 steps backward and forward. So as a start, wrist, elbow, shoulder stack on top of each other, knees under your belly button more or less. She'll start by activating her body by corkscrewing her arms into the floor, externally rotating her forearm, lifting her knees 2 to 3 inches above the floor, and then walking 2 to 3 steps. So she's lifting opposite limbs, stepping, landing, and then reset by corkscrewing her elbows into the floor. Nice, 1 more. Good, backwards. Nice, with control, slowly engaging the core, making sure your tabletop and the upper back. 1 more back, good. Relax a bit. We're gonna go 1 more, back and forth, okay? If you feel that's too much pressure on the wrist, you can place your wrist here and then elbows, push them down. All good, Michaela? All right, so back and forth, let's do it. Nice. Backwards. There you go. Backwards sometimes it's harder, so go for short strides so you're not losing this core stability and you're not putting too much pressure on the shoulders. All right. Good job. Nice. You good? Okay, so the first exercise, we're gonna do some leg cross crunches. There's 2 regressions. There's a progression and the regression of the exercise. Can you please land your back?
From the side?
Yes, sure. Okay, so in this position, either you're gonna keep your leg on the floor, your foot on the floor, and then you're gonna crunch with this elbow, bringing your elbow towards your knee. Or if you want more of the quad dominant exercise, you're gonna lift your leg. There we go. Get more extra rotation of the left hip. And then from there, you're gonna do the crunches. So you're gonna go for 12 crunches. You're gonna inhale, exhale, crunch. Inhale, exhale, crunch. 4, 5. She's exhaling while she's crunching. And you don't wait to reach up to exhale. So exhale while you crunch. right. 12. Nice. You're gonna switch. Try to keep your shoulder as much as possible on the floor while you're punching. If it lifts a bit, that's fine, but try to push it down so you get more of this lateral obliques, external internal obliques. So when her leg is up, her quads are on fire, so this will give you more of workout other than the core. All right, perfect. We're gonna do the cross knee plank. So you're gonna be in a plank position on your palms. Bring it a bit to this way. Okay. All right. So in a plank position, she's spreading her fingers straight down from head to toe, and then every time she exhales, she's gonna bring her knee towards the opposite elbow. Inhale back, exhale crunch, or bring your knee to lunge down. Her shoulder blades are away from each other, so she's not rounding too much and she's not arching too much with the lower back. Straight, nice core engagement. And then exhale, remember to exhale every time you bring your knee forward.
So
Two more each side. Nice. Last one on each side. Good. Slowly down. Perfect. All right. Catch your breath. All good. All right. So the third exercise, we're gonna do the windshield wiper while laying on your back. So to get more activation of the core and to get more feedback of what you're doing, you can place a pillow between your knees. In this case, because we have bowl here, so I'm gonna just go ahead and place the bowl between your knees. You're gonna lift your legs up in this position. This is the regression of the exercise, right? The progression is extended the leg all the way up. Okay? So you're gonna keep this position and you're gonna plunge from one side, or basically move the leg from one side to the other. You're always squeezing on the bowl so you can keep your lower back pressing down on the floor. So you take a big inhale and you lower the legs, you exhale up. Inhale, rotate, exhale up. You can keep your palms pressing down, or you can press with your elbows down. That gives you more pressure to push down. So it just depends on where you feel comfortable doing it. Two more. Good. One more. Nice. Slowly lie down. I'll take the ball. Thank you. All right, catch your breath here. We're gonna finish with the last exercise. We're gonna be the marching planks. Okay, so in the plank position, either on your forearm or on your palms, make sure the wrist stays under your shoulders. Spread your fingers, grab the floor with your fingers, and then you're lifting your legs 2 to 3 inches above the floor, landing it slowly down. You're doing all this while keeping your hips square and without swinging too much with the hips. There you go, gently touch down. While she's doing that, her hips not up, she's not shifting her weight forward, the wrist stays under the shoulders, nice straight back from straight down from head to toe, and then she's landing softly on top of her toes. 3 more each side. It's a good way to stabilize the core, work on these deep muscles in the core. All right, perfect. Relax down on your knees. We still have one exercise. We're gonna do the arm raise You're gonna lift in a wide angle, control slowly down. Working more on the shoulder blades and the floor as well. So instead of being in this position, go wide with the legs so you're gonna have a better support. There you go. And then she's lifting a bit, controlling down. When she lifts this arm, basically she's working the shoulder blade that's on the floor. And this also works for the core as well. It's all about how you can keep the stability. So it's not about how much you can lift your arm, it's how much you can control and limit the swinging of the hips. Good job, Michaela. One more. Good, other side. All right, guys. Let's have a short break, a minute break, then we go for round 2. Round 2. We're gonna start with the leg cross crunches. Like I said earlier, she's exhaling while she's crunching. Don't wait to crunch and exhale. You lose your breath and you won't be able to reach too much forward. So exhale while you crunch and hold it there. Feel the obliques working. Shoulder on the floor as much as possible. Can you face this way please now so you can see you from the side? There you go. Always flexion and toes, so toes pointing up. She's extra rotating, getting more external rotation in the left leg, left hip. Take your time. Inhale back, exhale punch. So always remember to inhale so you can get more of the exhale when you punch. Good, 2 more. Inhale, exhale. There you go, nice. Catch your breath here. The cross knee plank. So spread your fingers, wrist on your shoulders, rotate your forearm out so you can get more. The other side, yeah, there you go, nice. Nice. Same thing with breathing. You inhale here, you exhale, you bring your knee towards your elbow. Just hold it 1 second when she crunches.
She's my man, I'll take care of everything.
Catch your breath. Whenever you're ready, we're going to continue with the windshield wiper. So squeezing an object or a pillow between your knees gives you a nice feedback and engages more the abductors, which are the inner thigh muscles, plus it keeps your lower back pushing down into the floor as much as possible. So go for the opposite breathing. So inhale, take your knees to the side, exhale, push back center. Nice. There you go. Nice, keep going. She's using her arms to push down the floor so she can get more stability while she's moving from one side to the other. You can also press with your elbows down, it's up to you. Yes, nice. Okay. The marching plank. So same thing, you're rotating with your forearm. You're lifting 4 to 5 inches above the floor, even less, and then you're slowly landing down. Don't let your leg drop, just slowly land down. Try to limit the swinging the hip. It's all about how much you can keep the stability in the core. And try not to shift your weight backward and forward. So keep your shoulders above your wrist. Keep the nice straight line from head to toe. And then just focus on slowly lifting and lowering the leg with control. Good job. More. Good. One more. Other leg. Relax. Good job. Whenever you're ready, Michaela, go wide with the legs. So that's what you can do as well. So whenever you feel there's too much pressure on the wrist, you can do some rotation. You can even bring your arms here and then press them down so you can counterbalance or kind of the opposite position that you're at. Yeah, exactly. Can you face the camera feet? And then shoulders down. Good. And then try to press your elbows down while keeping your wrists together. There you go. Whenever you feel the stretch, hold it there, breathe, reduce the arch and lower back. Nice. This is a good way. Actually, we're gonna finish with some stretches, especially wrist stretches at the end. Okay, arm raise with nice base of support. You don't have to worry how much you can lift your arm. You need to make sure that you're controlling the wrist coming back directly under the shoulder. Nice. And then always make sure the body stays active and stable. Let's go for 3 more, Michaela. Nice. Slow it down. Perfect. Good. All right, guys. So that's it for the workout. We're gonna finish with some stretching for the wrist, and we're gonna finish with some spine twist. Okay? Can you show them, please, the stretch that we can do for the wrist and the forearm? Can you face the mirror, please? See here. You can take the back a bit. Okay. So her fingers are pointing back. She's getting a stretch in her forearm and her wrist. She's not pushing her fingers down, so you're just like stretching. To get more of a stretch, you're gonna lean forward. If that's too much of a stretch, you bring yourself, so you lean backward to get the stretch, and then you lean forward to get away or out of the stretch. So the point here is not to rock back and forth. When you feel the stretch, you're gonna hold it there and breathe into the stretch. Now put your fingers forward, good, and then lean forward to get the stretch without bending the elbows. Rotate your elbows out, please. Rotate the forearms the other way. Yeah, there you go. And then lean forward to get the stretch in the front part of the wrist whenever you feel it's too much, you can lean back to get out of the stretch. So this is also a way to stretch your wrist after a lot of extension of the wrist. All right, perfect. We're gonna finish with the spine twist. What do we think? You can lie on this from the side. Yeah, you can still see. Nice. Nice. So with the lower leg, her leg is straight, her knees locked, toes flexed at the ankle. Same here. When she twists, you need to make sure that the shoulder stay on the floor. And then here she's holding her knee and pushing it down where she's getting this nice stretch in her T-spine. Actually the whole spine. She's breathing into the stretch. 2 to 3 breaths in and out. With every exhale, try to push with your knee down slowly, gently to get sink deeper into the stretch. Nice. Let's go ahead and do the other side. Nice. So always make sure that the lower leg knee lock goes up. Nice. That's it. Good job. Okay, that's it. Hope you enjoy it, guys. Stay safe, and I see you in the next video.